Hey people, it is Tuesday, December the 26th, which is Boxing Day here in Canada. It is currently 3 o'clock in the afternoon and another very mild and drizzly 7 degrees Celsius today. And I am at the corner of Yonge and Dundas, or just about. And Boxing Day has traditionally been the busiest shopping day of the year in Canada, where lots of retailers slash their prices after Christmas. In recent years, Black Friday has sort of stolen some of the thunder from Boxing Day, but Boxing Day is still a very big deal. It might be at least as busy as Black Friday, if not busier. And this is the busiest retail shopping area in downtown Toronto, here at Yonge and Dundas. The Eaton Centre Mall is right over there. I'm going to make my way inside there and we'll take a walk through the mall. And we'll check out some of the Boxing Day retail shopping madness. I also did a video in this area on Black Friday, and I can say right off the bat, it seems much busier today than it did then. The weather is also much warmer today. It was quite chilly on Black Friday, which might have kept people away a bit more. Just heading through the Scramble Crossing here at Yonge and Dundas. And something is happening here in front of the mall. Yeah, this is an interesting little vehicle. Not sure what its purpose is. And I've been finding myself in this part of the city a lot over the Christmas holidays. It is definitely the busiest part of town as far as most days go, especially during the Christmas holiday season. So let's head inside the mall and I will brace myself for more mall madness here. I recently did a walk inside Square One shopping mall just a couple days before Christmas. That's the biggest mall in all of Ontario, and it was pandemonium in there. I have a feeling this will be busier though. The Eaton Centre is the busiest shopping mall in all of North America overall, and on a day like this, well, this is what it's like. I guess I just have to go. If I don't just sort of take my shot, people will just continually walk in front of you. I guess they'll soon be taking down all these Christmas decorations, probably right after New Year's. Yeah, already I'm annoyed. Literally 50 feet inside the door. There's the Uniqlo. This used to be the Samsung store, and now it's becoming a BMO bank. What a huge fail on the part of the Eaton Centre, putting a bank at that prominent location. This is Canadian Chroma. It's an exhibit set up in the space vacated by Nordstrom, just to put something interesting in here as it sits empty until a new retailer moves in, whenever that is. I was saying in my recent Square One video that perhaps the Simon store will relocate here, because there is one at Square One and it's the only one in the whole Greater Toronto area. So a Simon store would be a very good fit for the Eaton Centre in the heart of downtown. We're about to enter the main shopping concourse here. There's 3 levels, as well as a food court level down in the basement and a smaller 4th level. I guess we'll be saying goodbye to Rudolph soon. Yeah, this is a madhouse. The glass galleria is being redone with new glass, so this section is still under construction. Further down, the glass has been replaced already, and things are quite a bit brighter down there, so we're going to start heading south here through the mall. We're on the uppermost level right now. And I saw that fellow walktuber Johnny Strides was just live streaming through here not too long ago. And I thought I might be able to catch up with him while recording this video, but he's already moved on. I think he's at Nathan Phillips Square now. I'm not sure if I'll be able to catch up with him in this video, depending on where he goes. I'll keep tabs on his stream. I doubt he'll come back to this area though. So this upper level of the mall has the most high-end stores, for the most part. The Apple store did move down to the level below this, though, to a bigger space. It was once located up here, but their space one level below is much bigger. I'm not sure if the rent is cheaper on the level below. It's quite possible it is as well. And maybe our last look at Canada's tallest Christmas tree. I've done several videos now showing this tree inside the mall. My God, look at this. Look at that crazy crowd. This is a very urban downtown mall. It's directly connected to two subway stations, one at the north end and the other at the south end of the mall, Queen Station and Dundas Station. And I'm not a mall person, as you probably know if you watch my channel, but this is the mall I can tolerate being in the most by far. I found other malls such as Yorkdale, Square One, Fairview, Sherway, every other mall I've been in, I really feel like I need to get out after about a half an hour or so. Maybe the Eaton Center being so close to where I live and in the heart of downtown, I just don't hate it quite as much. I do have lots of good memories of coming to this mall when I was younger. I didn't really go to any of the other Toronto malls whenever I was visiting the city back then. It was always the Eaton Center. So this pedestrian walkway connects you to the Hudson's Bay Company Store and Saks Fifth Avenue. They're technically included as part of the Eaton Center. I'll just take us briefly inside, and then we'll maybe go down to street level, and I'll go back into the Eaton Center and walk through at the street level. I'm just looking to see where Johnny's at. Looks like he's at University Avenue, near Queen and University. And it looks like Sapand is with him. I'm being funneled through some areas here that I didn't intend to walk through. We're at the street entrance, so that side is Saks Fifth Avenue, and this side is the Hudson's Bay Company store. Both very upscale. I think Saks is a bit more upscale than Hudson's Bay. All right, let's brace for another pass-through of the Eaton Center. This time heading north. Every time I've seen a security guard, they always seem to be rushing off somewhere. I think they have their hands pretty full with various incidents and can't be bothered to talk to the guy with the camera walking through the mall. That works for me. So here's that Apple store. There's no lineup to get in. I think on Black Friday there actually was a lineup waiting to get inside there. But the rest of the mall seems busier to me than it was on Black Friday. There's an exit out onto Yonge Street. And in case you're wondering, no, I do not have any plans to purchase anything on Boxing Day. That's never really been a thing that I've ever done, nor on Black Friday. the mall weariness is starting to set in. All right, I'll go down to the lowest level. I will be going down to the lowest level as soon as I come upon that elusive escalator. I see lots of people just walking without their coats on, and I'm kind of tempted to do the same. It's very stuffy in here, as you can imagine. Way too many bodies in a narrow corridor here. But it's nothing I can't handle. Get down to the lower level here, and there's one more level below that where the food court is. Maybe I'll just do a quick little jaunt through the food court. And here's access to Dundas subway station. Platform is literally just right through there. Let's go through the fare gates and wait for your train. So here's the escalator down to the food court. You know what's crazy? When there's lineups to get on the escalator. This might be the busiest Boxing Day I've seen since before the pandemic. We got a whole cluster of cops here. You don't usually see groups of cops walking through the mall. They might be expecting protests or something to possibly take place. There have been a number of protests inside the mall recently, which is technically not permitted, but they have been tolerated. So as you can imagine, this place is a pure madness here. I don't know if there's a seat to be found in the whole food court. As you can see, this is a really big food court. We got fire too. We got police and fire. We did see that fire truck at the beginning of the video. All right, let's get out of this food court. Get a bird's eye view here. Now I'm back at this level again. The mall is built on an incline, so the levels do not stay perfectly aligned along its entire length as it runs north to south. Street level in one end of the mall is not street level in the other end of the mall, which sounds confusing, but it is what it is. I'm going to head down to the actual lowest level as soon as I get the chance. We're sort of backtracking here. Wow, we got actual gridlock here. Human gridlock. have snow coming down. I guess this is like the end of the Christmas season here at the Eaton Center, their big show. That was sort of like the Eaton Center equivalent of fireworks inside the mall. Oh, you know what? My bad. This is the lowest level. I thought I was still in the middle level. I should know better after countless walks through here. I think all the insane crowds have thrown me off of my game a bit here. And I caught up to all those cops and firefighters again. Let's take the new staircase. This was just recently constructed. No one seems to want to use it. They'd rather crowd onto an escalator. I'll get up quicker than them and without being scrunched in. Well, I think I've covered most of them all. There is that very small fourth level that just basically has a second entrance to Indigo and the giant Zara store. And I think Santa was up there too on the uppermost level. You know what? Let's just go check it out. Why not? We'll go back up to the third level. I'm not sure if Santa is still around. He's probably gone now. Headed back to the North Pole.
thought we were downstairs one.
Oh, this is the perfect.
I think this is where that money shot of the mall is, right here. Insane. There's that fourth level up there. I rarely ever go up there in any of my Eaton Center videos. So that's why I thought, let's just do it for this special Boxing Day tour of the mall. I don't think we'll see Santa though. Here we are, level 4. Not sure when the last time I came up here was. It might have been before the pandemic. It is a good place to sort of get away from the crowds on the lower levels. And you can also access the parking garage from up here, if you did drive here. I don't know why anyone would want to drive here though, when it's so easily accessible by transit. And for me, it's literally about an 8-minute walk from my apartment building. Yeah, Santa's gone back to the North Pole, so this is where he was. probably the best view of the tree actually from up here. Well, I think I have them all covered. You can get down via elevator right over there, but I think I'll just go back to the escalator. It'll probably be quicker. And I'll take us out of here and back out onto the street. We'll exit out onto Yonge Street. Indigo. I was recently in that store in another video. I walked from that Indigo to the one up at Bain Bloor. Back down we go. And it'll be good to step out into the fresh outside air. Got a line up to get into the restaurant here too. Walk under the giant reindeer one last time.
Whoa, oh, sorry.
Okay. Guy just literally just walked in front of me without looking where he was going. And a very drizzly Yonge Street again. It's a bit more drizzly now than it was last time before I went inside. Don't expect to see a Hells Angels member walking down Yonge Street with his foot in a cast. So we'll head back up to Dundas. Before my camera gets too wet. There's multiple police cars here. I guess that's where all those cops were coming from, all these vehicles here. So I'm not sure what they were looking for in there, if anything. They do have their lights flashing on the cars. The fire truck is gone though. Hear the subway passing underneath. Dundas Station is right on this corner at the north end of the mall. So that does it for my annual Boxing Day walk around Yonge and Dundas and the Eaton Centre. Checking out Yonge Street as well. Busier than probably since 2018 or 2019 from what I can remember. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I don't have to come and do this again for a whole other year. So leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And also make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you won't miss any of my videos. If you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store. And there's also a super thanks button right down below if you'd like to support the channel that way, or you can become a channel member as well. And you can find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back, because as always, I will continue.